Most people may know Jay-Z as Beyoncé's husband. However, that's not all he is. This guy is a rapper, songwriter, producer, and an entrepreneur turned into billionaire. The first hip-hop billionaire to be exact. And according to Forbes, Jay-Z has a net worth of $2.5 billion. So, how did he turn his music career into a billion-dollar empire? Jay-Z, born Sean Carter, is a music legend, entrepreneur, and a business investor. He was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, where his first entrepreneurial endeavors start. Being a drug dealer before starting his rap career, he's always had a keen interest in business. He looked up to professional athletes and admired their hustle to get paid for what they were good at. The love for music and business pushed Jay-Z, and he made his dream a reality. His beginnings were difficult, as with many other self-made artists. After failed attempts at getting signed to a major record label, Jay-Z and his two business partners, Damon Dash and Kareem Burke, started their own label, Roc-A-Fella, in 1996. His debut album, Reasonable Doubt, was also released on his independent label, Roc-A-Fella Records, in 1996, and this was his first step towards proving his entrepreneurial hustles and business acumen goes far beyond selling albums. Music executive Kevin Liles, who worked for Def Jam at the time, told the Wall Street Journal that Def Jam tried to offer Jay-Z a traditional signing deal. But his reply to the music executive was phenomenal. He said, "I own the company I rap for." Instead of signing with Def Jam, Jay-Z and his co-founders sold half of Roc-A-Fella Records to them in 1997 for $1.5 million. And 7 years later, the other half of Roc-A-Fella was bought by Def Jam for $10 million. His interest in business and sheer determination brought him this far. When he started the label Roc-A-Fella Records, Jay-Z was only 27 years old at that time, yet he already had a vision for the great empire he was going to build. Jay-Z has released more than 16 albums, out of which 14 have gone number 1 and 13 of those have gone platinum. Worldwide, Jay-Z has sold more than 125 million records. Also, he set the record for the most Grammy Awards won by a rapper, with a total of 23. Another great venture by Jay-Z is Roc Nation, which is an entertainment company started over a decade ago as part of a joint venture with concert giant Live Nation. Besides Roc Nation representing a few top artists in music, like Rihanna and J. Cole, they also represent some stars in the entertainment field through its sports agency, which includes sports stars like Kevin Durant and Todd Gurley. And of course, we cannot forget the streaming service Tidal. In 2015, Jay-Z paid $56 million and would compete with other streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music. With only a few million subscribers, he was able to sell a majority stake to the company Square for $300 million. Not a bad investment, right? Fashion and hip-hop have always been intertwined, and this was also the case for Jay-Z's career. Together with Damon Dash, he created the clothing brand Rocawear in 1999, a line for men, women, and children. In March 2007, the rapper sold the rights to this brand to Iconics Brand Group for a shattering $204 million. Another interesting deal within his fashion career was the 4-year partnership with Reebok in 2003. What was intriguing about this deal was the fact that he deliberately chose to go with the underdog Reebok instead of Nike, the industry leader at the time. Although the value of the deal has not been disclosed, the company reportedly sold about 10,000 pairs of his sneakers priced at $150 each within the first hour of their release. His bold choice was no disappointment. He's had several endeavors in the liquor beverages, ranging from a simple beer to $300 champagne. In 2006, Jay-Z promoted his album Kingdom Come with a Budweiser commercial shown during Monday Night Football. Around the same time, he was also named the co-brand director of Budweiser Select Beer. Now, over 10 years later, Jay-Z still has a corporate relationship with Budweiser as the sponsor of his annual Made in America festival. In 2014, Jay-Z made a multi-million-dollar investment, $200 million to be exact, for a 100% stake in Armand de Brignac Champagne. This was his second alcoholic product acquisition, and definitely a very lucrative one. In 2021, he sold half of the champagne business to LVMH, which Forbes estimates at $315 million. Beer and champagne were not his only choice of liquor. He also launched, together with Bacardi, the cognac brand D'Ussé Cognac, which sold almost 200,000 cases and has grown nearly 80% annually. After 10 years, Jay-Z decided to sell his stake in the brand. After a long legal battle, he finally sold a majority stake to Bacardi in 2023, which has been estimated to be worth around $750 million. The list is too long to name all of his investments, ranging from his $70 million stake in Uber, his collaboration with Cohiba launching his own cigars, to the app JetSmarter, which helps people to book private planes. We also cannot forget to name the housing project Marcy Venture Partners, which raised an $85 million fund in 2019, and his extensive art collection including works by Jean-Michel Basquiat. So what is Jay-Z's future plan? Jay-Z has evolved quickly from a rapper to an entrepreneur worth billions. We're excited to see what his next successful ventures will be. What do you think of this? What might be the future plans for his business venture? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.